Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Disco Elysium. My name's Heliax, and last time we finished investigating, or at least I think we finished investigating, the body here. We shot it down, we looked very cool. These kids are very impressed with us, and they will never say anything rude to us again. I think that's how that works. Okay. Actually, I think now that we've cut him down, I think we need to, cut into him or something. Before we do that, let's just check our journal here. Okay, we have a ton of tasks. Holy crap. Find smokes and smoke them. We still gotta do that. The victim's tattoos. Ask around about tattoos' possible meaning. Rest of the armor. Ask Kuno, the kid throwing rocks, what he knows. Ask Kim to tell you about the case. Alright, we need to get briefed. Perform field autopsy. That's what we need to do now. Hanged man is down. Perform a closer inspection of his body, arriving at cause of death. This will need a form to be filled in 3 parts. Interview the union boss, right? Because it's using the belt that they used to hang him was from the warehouses. Interview the Wild Pines rep. Oh, maybe this was the guy that had the belt, but the union people were like, this is our suspects here. All right, snap out of it, Kuno. What's he doing? He's got a gun. Okay.
The rotting man lies on his side, with his eyes looking straight through you. The belt is still around his neck. His body is supine and open to intrusion. By autopsy. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
First, what exactly is a field autopsy?
Come on, officer. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them.
Oh, of course I have. Clap your gloved hands. Let's get in there. Actually, it appears I have forgotten what a field autopsy is. Are we still trying to fake it? Yeah, I mean, I think Kim knows we have forgotten some things, but you know, we don't want to be too incompetent here. Clap your gloved hands. Let's get in there.
There truly is a time for everything, even for yellow gardening gloves. However, they are lacking hygienically. I suggest you get in there in limited capacity.
Huh? I don't know. What do you mean?
I mean when I need you to. Until then, I should handle physical contact, and you should take notes.
Okay. Where should I take these notes?
In your paperwork, officer. Just fill out the field autopsy form.
He sighs, already expecting the answer. You're not going to believe this, Kim. I think I've lost my paperwork.
Now they only have one paperwork, too.
Shut up, Kuno.
Officer, what haven't you lost?
I still have my disco trousers. Look at your pants. I haven't lost this satin shirt. Smell your armpits. I still have my trusty blazer. It's yet to abandon me, like everything else. My shoes, I have both of them. I found the other one, too. None of your business, Kim. Lay off my case. I still have my trusty blazer. Yeah, we're never gonna lose this blazer.
No need to be melodramatic, officer.
He looks at his blue notebook and sighs.
I can give you my paperwork. There's an autopsy form there. Several, actually. But only if it helps move things along.
I have to say, I love Kim. He is such a great character so far. I really do. I don't know how to describe it, but I really like his character. Let's work off yours for now. I'm sorry I lost everything. Let's go find mine. We have to find it sooner or later. I am sorry I lost everything.
Yes, well...
The lieutenant doesn't know what to say.
It's okay to cry, Runkari.
Shut up, Kuno. Let's work off yours for now.
Right. The autopsy form is near the end.
He hands you his notebook and his pen. Open the notebook at the field autopsy form. Take a peek at Kim's notes. Tell me something, dead man. Tell me something, dead man.
Shoot, loony Roni.
I've already asked all these, okay.
Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features.
Open the note.
Possible. Also, see me in your dreams.
Okay, don't be creepy now. Open the notebook at the field autopsy form. Yeah, I think, do we have a name? What's her name? We were Raphael or something? I think Raffi here. I think he likes Kim. So he's not gonna invade his privacy. And he wants to start doing a good job, right? It's really hard. The writing in this game makes me want to just go, like, a little bit crazy in some of the choices, but it's not a criticism either. I love it. But no, we do want to help Kim out. Open the notebook at the field autopsy form.
The dead man stares in silence as you crack open the ledger. The bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists, describing the condition of his skin and organs in 3 parts. Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with
1 assistant.
That's you.
Right, Raphael Ambrosius Casto.
the corpse is indifferent to your scribblings, just lies there. The next box says
Cornerer's case number.
KK57-0803.0815.
Write it down.
Next,
Name.
NA. Next,
Date of birth.
NA.
Age.
Roughly 50.
Approximately 50.
the corpse looks ageless, like meat on a hook, teeming with opportunistic microorganisms, letting out a foul-smelling diamine compound. Your eyes turn watery.
Race.
Mondial.
Mondial. What is that? Write it down.
The pudgy mess of curdled meat looks neither mondial nor anything other.
Sex.
Fucky, fucky!
The little monster exclaims energetically. Shut up, Kuno.
Male.
Male.
Pigs can have sex.
Shut up, Kuno. You too. Both Kunos. Kuno and Kunoese. Right, fucky fuck. Male.
Nor does he look male, with his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face.
Date of death.
We're still going with March 4th. 51.
March 4th, 51.
What else?
He looks...
9. Body identified by is non-applicable. 10. Case number is the same as the coroner's case.
Okay.
KK 57 0503 0815 listens motionless, with the cargo belt still around his neck. Only one box remains.
Evidence of treatment.
None. At least not after the initial examination.
What exactly is treatment anyway? I'm not so sure.
A silent nod. The lieutenant places his gloved hand on the corpse's chest, as if in preparation. Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath. Ecclesiastic, religious in nature, a holdout from pre-DeLorean burial rites. It takes him 2 seconds to perform. Then, somewhere in Jamrock North, a small wood shed behind Rosencrantz Row, Lieutenant Nick Feuerbach puts his hand to the chest of a small corpse, no larger than a monkey. It's raining outside, light drizzle. There is darkness in the shed. Elsewhere yet, an obese female sits in a wicker chair, her silhouette bull-like against the window. Outside, Grand Coudon. The day is turning dim for Sergeant Mac Dawson. Hand extended, he approaches to make sure she is dead more than anything else. The building is tall, 7 stories, wind-wrapped in solitude. Most of the apartments are unoccupied. This was a suicide. The other, an accident. The small one.
What is going on? I don't know.
And so, all across Jamrock, Coal City, GRIH, 42 deceased persons found today. 42 stations of breath.
Huh.
We should start the post-mortem.
I'm not entirely sure what that is. So, it has to do something with the religion, I imagine. I don't know. Turn the page. This is really interesting. Like, what is this world we're in? Is it like is this Earth, but just like a different name? Are we on a different planet? Are we in like a fantasy world sort of thing? Is magic real? Are the gods real in this world? Turn the page.
The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copy paper tries to answer why.
Also, like, I mean, I kind of was just assuming, like, obviously there's something supernatural happening to us. Is this like a common thing? Or is supernatural things real? Is it only with us? Or, I don't know, like, are we imagining the corpse talk to us? Or is the corpse actually talking to us? There's a lot of unknowns at the moment, which makes sense. Our character is pretty much clueless at the moment. Okay, let's start with the external examination.
Clothes. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babrodin, I think. Let's see.
He turns the body onto its side to check the underwear label.
See, it's happening.
God damn it, Kuno.
Babrodin, yes. Inexpensive. Size M. Color white.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more lurid.
I bet you were.
The boots are ceramic, vitreous enamel. They are fused to his skin from blood flowing downward post-mortem. Removal of the boots is left for processing.
Write it down.
Tattoos.
He stands up, feet planted on either side of the body.
The upper torso is covered in a single, continuous tattoo, resembling a map of the night sky. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The ink is blue and white. The assistant has a color photograph of the markings, to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo is taken on the scene, using a Trigat Mini. The deceased has a cargo lashing belt around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Color yellow. Length 3 meters. There is a buckle on the other end. Well-nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters. Generally consistent with age, about 50. Preservation is good. Ambient temperature, below freezing.
Is it that cold out here? I guess it is. It's snowing. Write it down.
Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back, short.
Touch the corpse's hair before moving on. Why? Write it down. Short, light brown male patterns of baldness.
Lividity is consistent with hanging. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thighs. Consistent with stones thrown post-mortem. Low velocity.
Fucking low velocity. You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max.
Shut up, Kuno.
Talking shit about Kuno's velocity.
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest. Consistent with predation.
Write down but a min for high velocity. Just write it down.
Ligature mark.
The lieutenant produces a small folding knife, with the other hand pulling on the belt. He starts cutting into the polyester. The stench is horrid. After a while, it's obvious the material cannot be cut.
The steel wiring. There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the ligature mark.
May I try?
It's no use. We should get chain cutters. You can try with them. I have a pair in the toolbox of my kinema.
Let's go get him.
Damn corpse. We had a good rhythm going.
The lieutenant gets up and brushes his pants. Alright, what do we have in here? What's new in here? Oh, it's his notebook. Lieutenant notebook. Is it weight? No, we can sell it. Okay, cool. I guess while we're here, we might as well ask Kuno what he's seen.
So you tried to kill Kuno's girl? What's up with that? You want to talk about it?
But I didn't try to shoot her. I just aimed at her. I think we've all moved past that now, Kuno.
Not all of us. Acts like that stick with you for a while.
The lieutenant shakes his head. What are you talking about? She deserved it.
No one's moving anywhere. Do this shit again, and Kuno's gonna climb in your room at night with a knife.
He points towards the whirling in rags and whispers.
Kuno knows where you sleep. The pig who fucked his window up. I'm gonna climb in through that balcony. Put the fucking knife in you. Yeah, I've been in your room.
What?
But you and Kuno are good for now. Pals, shoot that shit at Kuno. Let's have a jolly time.
The determination in his voice leaves little room for doubt in his sincerity. He means every word. Needs to be taken seriously.
Okay, let's.
And you're back in business with the Kuno. Now what is it?
Empathy legendary. Figure out what's going on with this kid. Huh. Why can't I see? There we go. Kuno dominated you. Like hell he did. So I don't think we have much of a chance, it looks like. This is a white check. You may retry it. Okay. I want to discuss the body with you again, Kuno.
The fuck about it?
Where's the rest of his armor?
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
Why not?
Kuno's fuck gimp's got one big thing wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant.
Okay. A mutant?
Look at him. Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
You did what?
Oh, come on. He's just pretending that he doesn't care because he's too small for the armor.
What do you mean you threw it away? Let's go off this. You're just too small for the armor.
Get the fuck out of here trying to fuck on me with that midget shit. Kuno's 12. He's huge.
He squints at you.
What are you? Fucking 80. When Kuno's 80, Kuno can fit 4 of you in Kuno. Fuck out of here.
Trying to fuck on Kuno. Fuck out of here.
What do you mean you threw it away?
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big.
He performs a kickoff on the imaginary helmet.
Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That shit means nothing to Kuno.
Okay, so rugby. So we have Earth sports here. I don't know. Maybe it's just Earth, different names, and we have some supernatural stuff going on. You threw it into the sea?
Yeah, that shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk. You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gate.
What do you mean troubadour?
Yeah, cocking boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit. Came around pretending like he cares about cows. So yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuno's armor. Go to the gate. Ask him yourself.
Yes, this troubadour has it. You can feel it.
And that's good. I can feel it, huh? Okay. More on this later. Right now, let's talk about something else.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
Okay. About the crime scene. You kids often play in this yard?
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
That ladder yours?
No, it's not fucking Kuno's. It's ancient. Look at it.
He thinks you're fucking fool, Kuno. He says you climb the ladder up to your magic tree house.
An evil squeak comes from behind the fence.
Get the fuck out of here, pig. Kuno doesn't have a magic treehouse.
You sure? Why not? What's in the greenhouse over there?
Dunno. Kipta's gardener used to work there.
Hold on. The gardener used to work there?
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. Shit's nothing to Kuno.
He fills his lungs with the rancid air. His eyes get a little watery. What did you mean by kipped?
Look it up in the library. Kuno's not a fucking dictionary. Fucking small brain. Kuno means the gardener, alright?
My brain's not small. I have a big brain. You mean the young woman by the whirling in rags? That gardener?
Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
He looks you in the eye and nods, as if agreeing with himself. Kuno, there's a stack of Eternite back there. Point to the shack.
That's just some shit roofing gimps left behind. Lazy dinks.
Okay, I might have questions later. For now, let's talk about something else.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Okay, let's try this. 17% chance.
It's not Kuno. It's Kuno S.
Oh. Huh. Interesting. How?
Kuno S is by far the worst of the two. Kuno has no problem being near you, but the other hides behind the fence, afraid for her life, like she's done something very bad. She came up with that psychopathic scheme of screaming for help before. Kuno just wanted to talk to you about his name. Kuno S was the one who wound him up and directed him. All in all, Kuno respects madness. You cannot hope to outdo her on that front. You must win yourself a few minutes with him alone.
Act on it. Try and separate them. Kuno, psst.
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what happens.
Fuck you whispering about.
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
He turns back to you and hunkers down.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Kuno look bad in this.
Kuno, listen to me. She's trying to control you. We gotta get you out of here. What's up with her? She's terrifying. Crazy scary. Phew. Am I glad she's out of our hair? She's fucked up. What's up with her? She's terrifying, crazy scary.
Crazy? You don't know the half of it. She's not crazy. She's insane, dangerous. She's smoked a man. She's done people in, probably even pigs.
Stop talking to him. Kuno, I'm fucking warning you. You're gonna get us into shit.
She understands what you're trying to do.
Yo, see? Did Kuno not tell ya? Kuno told ya. Kuno talks to whoever he wants. Talk, pig. Kuno's got it under control.
He hunches down again.
You did it. They're separated. He's even turned his back to her, so she can't read his lips.
What do you mean she smoked someone? You can't think she has anything to do with the You think she has anything to do with the dead man? You said she's insane? What's that language she uses? Is she your sister? How are you dealing with all this? What do you mean she smoked someone?
Kuno means she killed someone. That's right. She's a killer. Like, actually a killer.
He stares at you intently.
His little green eyes are fixed on yours.
Really? Isn't she too small to overpower someone? Are you serious about this killing business? What if she has, Kuno? That explains things. You serious about this killing business?
Killing is serious shit. Kuno's always serious about the 488. She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has.
Okay. How many cops has she killed then?
Forget Kuno said that. Kuno was just shitting. Kuno was just running his mouth. Kuno's stupid like that.
He feels eyes on the back of his head and stops.
The creature peers at you both from over the fence. There is something searching in her eyes. Fear.
You think she has anything to do with the dead man?
Yeah, she would have liked to fuck him up, but she didn't. Kuno wasn't around, and C was with Kuno.
Where were you?
Look, Kuno's gonna put you at ease. We didn't do it.
But you said she's insane?
Yeah, she's psycho. None of that kiddie psycho. Cat burning shit. She does the real deal.
He leans in even closer. Whoa. What's the real deal? Whoa.
Yeah.
He watches it sink in. What's the real deal?
Snuff radio shit. Believe me, pig, you don't want to know.
What's that language she uses? Napa Kimpi and Fagari.
Fuck knows. She says it's the Song of Air people or some shit.
What people?
Crazy people. The fucking Nakis. I don't know.
Is she your sister?
Fuck no, she's not my sister. She's just a stray who got in, like a mad dog or some shit.
A stray.
Yeah, she was just there.
He points at the apartment building behind the fence.
What was that, Kuno?
The little one twists her neck, looking at the building.
She was in the hallway, dripping wet, by the fucking shoe rack, in the dark.
Kuno flinches, then lowers his voice even more. Why was she dripping wet?
Kuno's got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed on the floor too. She was there for 3 days, in the corner, every time Kuno went out.
You said she got in? How?
I don't know. Someone left the door open. Kuno comes home and she's sleeping under the desk, under a pile of clothes, like a dog.
What about your parents?
Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there, or thinks it's fucking Kuno. Shit's all on Kuno.
How are you dealing with all this?
How's Kuno dealing with this? Kuno's dealing with it just fine. He doesn't need you fucking with this, waving your gun, mad dog shit. Kuno remembers what you did there. Kuno's got this shit under control.
He spits through the gap in his front teeth. She needs professional help. You can't do this alone. You need backup. I'm here for you.
Listen. See, it's Kuno's go-to. Kuno's protecting her. You fuck with C, you fuck with Kuno. You threaten her. You wave your gun around her one more time. Try to take it away.
This is what it all comes down to. He needs you to take him seriously now.
I'm going to kill you. I'll run when you put the cuffs on her, sneak up on you later, and fuck you up. You understand?
The boy looks into your eye. The boy looks you in the eye. Black People's trying to focus.
He may not be able to do it, but he will try. Right now, he believes he will.
Understood, Kuno. I can respect that. Who are you kidding, kid? You can't take down a man several times your size. You'll end up dead yourself. I can respect that, Kuno.
All right. Now we can do business.
He's breathing heavily. That took something out of him.
Business?
Yeah? What do you want? Kuno can hook you up with...
He starts, no longer whispering.
Oh, don't hook him up with shit, Kuno.
See? Relax. He respects the Kuno. Kuno made him respect the Kuno. You respect the Kuno, you get all kinds of shit. Kuno's gonna get you hooked on illegal narcotics.
Oh boy.
If you run a little errand for the Kuno. Get you hooked, pig. Get his hook in you. Then Kuno gonna get you hooking for more. Cash in big style. Pig hooker. And shit, you can even fuck back in Kuno's kingdom. Kuno saw you sniff around that fucking pile of Etonite. It's a secret door, okay? Just pull it off and fuck back in there.
He concludes the invitation with a benevolent nod. What was that about running you an errand and illegal narcotics, Kuno?
Kuno gets it from his dad. Kuno and his dad are major suppliers. That's where Kuno gets his lightning on.
His eyes bulge, their veins reach out like tree branches.
Problem is, Kuno and his dad had a little falling out. Now junkies clawing at Kuno's door. Streets going mad. Kuno's got to throw his dirty popo man at it.
Okay. Nod, yes. This is very interesting, but I'll have to get back to you. Nod, okay.
Dirty popo man is you. In there is Kuno's violent dad on steroids. Kuno's dad does steroids and speed. If you can take him, you can have half of the speed.
Who is your dad, Kuno?
Kuno's dad is a fucking monster. He's the most violent man in Revachol. He doesn't give a shit about a single thing. He drinks too.
How much material are we talking about?
Like half.
He says very confidently. Half of what?
A baggie. But like in this vial.
But that's not very much material at all.
Fuck you talking about half a G? This shit is giant grade A shit. So clean you can barely see it.
You can barely see it because there's barely any.
I've made up my mind, Kuno, and this is what's going to happen.
Okay. Kuno's listening.
I'm going in there, all guns blazing, to get that speed because I need it. I'm going in there, but not for the speed. I'm going after the most valiant man in Ravachol. I'm going in there for justice. I'm a narc, Kuno. I'm going to confiscate that crap. I'm going in there for justice. I'm a narc, Kuno. I'm going to confiscate that crap. Lie, you need speed. Do we need speed? Are we a drug addict? I know we're an alcoholic. Yeah, but Kim's listening. I think, yeah, we partake in the drug. Yeah. I'm going in there for justice, but we don't want Kim knowing, right? I'm a narc, Kuno. I'm going to confiscate that crap.
Sure. Confiscate it for Kuno, and you can have half.
He winks at you.
So half of a half is a quarter, right? We're probably talking about a quarter gram here.
Kuno's violent dad's got Kuno's key, so you need to fuck your way in there. Go to the pier side, bang on the door till the cleaning gimp lets you in. That's how Kuno does it. Then you go to room 12 and kick down the door, police violence style. That's what Kuno does. And then it's action time. You're locked in the room with violent fuckhead. That's it. Next time Kuno sees you, you better have his shit.
What the hell are you signing us up for?
I'm going to kill Kuno's dad. I'm a bad addict cop, and I'm going to get my fix. Come on, Kim. Whisper. Obviously, I'm not going to take it. We need to get the drugs away from a minor. Yeah, man.
Okay, then.
He concedes. Okay, I'm off.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
I bet he doesn't. Alright. Let's take a look here. Alright, we got more of this. Split a kilo with Kuno. Get speed from Kuno's apartment. Take down Kuno's dad is optional. Where's the rest of the armor? Go to the harbor gates. Ask the Jolly Mesk. Is it Mesk or Meske? About the armor. And bring chain cutters from Kim's toolbox in the Kanema. Okay, let's go get the chain cutters. Finish that autopsy up. I'm bored, Kuno. Hey, C. You killer?
Can't believe you didn't take the shot. Fucking coward. Waved a gun like a clown. Next time you point that shit at me, you better take the shot.
This kid is way, way worse than the other one. Her knuckles have turned white, holding on to that fence. She's been here for days, seething. This trash container is locked. The sliding lid, there's something in there. Not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container.
Just a trash container. There is no such thing. Your fingers start to itch just looking at that padlock.
Lieutenant, what do you think could be in there?
Trash? Food waste from the cafeteria? They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence, too.
Yes, I feel like there's something in there.
What do you mean, feel?
It's an extrasensory perception. Whatever's in there holds a special significance. It's just a hunch. Maybe someone threw something in there?
Mm-hmm.
He leans in to inspect the lock. How do we get the lock open?
We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage,
Or, Lieutenant?
Or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
Okay. Remember, we're going to the toolbox anyway. We can get the pry bar too. Didn't I get the pry bar? The cry bar? I must not have. Okay, well, let's go down here. What's this thing say? Rue de Saint Ghislaine, AB. We also got a little information about you too from Kuno. Let's see if there's anything new.
I can't believe it's snowing again.
The young woman watches the falling stone sighs.
It felt like springtime just a few days ago.
Never mind. Okay. Let's go over here.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox. A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place.
Take the red tipped
tools
pry bar.
inside. The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Cold and heavy, like truth. You feel like you're reunited with truth once more. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
And take the rubber-handled chain cutters.
The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. You can do good work with these. Cut chains, locks, and ropes. especially belts.
We might as well take the flashlight, too.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The pull-out toolbox.
Okay. So we've got that. Let's go ahead back to the corpse. Let's check the trash, or the dumpster first.
This trash container is locked.
Wow.
The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
Jam the tool under the lid and pull.
No matter how strong you think you are,
Damn, we need a 6,
this
huh?
is really not something you should be attempting to do with your bare hands.
Oh, wait. Do I need to equip the toolbar? Where would that go? Over here? There we go.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says,
Jam the tool under the lid and pull.
rags. Force time isn't happening. You've jammed the pry bar under the lid. What is this? Your triceps ache for the metal to bend, but it resists. This calls for a potent curse to help break its resistance. Utter the power words.
The fuck kind of metal is this? This is fucking shit! Kick the container. Hang from the pry bar with all your weight. That's it, I can't pry it open. The fuck kind of metal is this? This is fucking shit!
The quality of metal is not the problem. From what I see, it's sturdy enough.
Hang from the pry bar.
There's a creaking sound as the pry bar slips under the lid. You hang from it like a moron, huffing and puffing. Clearly the technique is wrong, but nothing else comes to mind.
Kick the container. Ow!
Unsatisfying, hurtful. You hear a ringing sound, but not quite hollow. The can seems to be full. Full of itself. Content. Happy you failed. This snickering trash container is having a grand old time.
Fuck you, trash container. I can't pry it open.
Let's ask the manager for the key.
Yeah, I guess
This
so.
is-
I guess so. Alright, let's get the chain cutters on. Let's go back to the body. Continue the autopsy here.
The rotting man lies on his side with his eyes looking. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Wait. Oh, no, okay, number 1. External examination.
Cut with as much precision as you can, please.
The belt cuts into the flesh.
See, my pig is gonna fuck his head off.
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
Yes, I'm Kuno's pig, I agree. I'm not your pig, Kuno. Look for a good spot to cut. Or just go with it right there. Let's look for a good spot to cut.
The belt is equally tight around the whole circumference of his neck, swelling over the edges like white bread rising from the east. The knot is the weak spot. The chain cutters fit in there. Steady
Oh,
now,
good.
like a flower arranger. 2 cuts and it should come loose.
Cut the belt off.
After some deliberation, you sink the cutters into the knot tying the belt together. You squeeze the rubber handles together, sweat forming on your brow. Snap, the knot is slashed. Another cut and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it.
The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck.
The lieutenant has kneeled closer, running his fingers along the dark red grooves until there is a gap.
As it ought to. This is where its grip on the curdled meat is gentlest, pulling up.
Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 or 1.5 meters. Chest is intact, normal contour. Abdomen is protuberant, pelvis intact, genitalia.
He pulls on the man's underpants.
No! It's gonna happen, see!
I fucking knew it!
Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury.
Take a little peek, inspect the genitals.
The dead man's penis is average sized, congested from the downward collection of blood. The testicles are uneven in length, hanging underneath. The genitalia is greenish. Marbling is present around the crotch. You should touch it.
What? Ah. Electrochemistry is our main stat, right? Or signature skill. I'm very sorry, guys, that you're gonna have to witness this.
Doesn't feel like anything. A cold spot under your gardening gloves. Unremarkable and unalive.
My pig's so fucking ill right now.
His voice swells with pride.
Oh, your pig's pretty sick, I gotta say.
Glad to impress you, kids. The kids are my allies now, apparently. Write it down and move on.
Back is symmetrical and intact. Upper and lower extremities are intact, but asymmetrical. There are all combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip.
Bullets have bitten little pieces out of him. It must have been excruciating, especially the hip. Before you is a temple of pain that knew little tenderness in life.
In addition, I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin.
This is the body of a soldier, a mercenary.
Mm-hmm.
He nods.
We have a real museum here. Of battles, wars.
Write it down.
Last item. Hands.
He takes the man's right hand in his, inspects it, then moves on to the other hand. Let the lieutenant... Oh, pick up the hand.
His flesh is cold, icy.
Pleased to meet you. Where are you from and what's your name?
My name is...
I'm only fucking with you. I know where you're from. From Cappadocia. And your name is Il Corbo. What can I do you for, Il Corbo de Cappadocia?
Pleasure's all mine. Tell me, are you a temple of pain and a stranger to tenderness? We've met before. I've touched your genitals. I've touched your genitals.
That you have, Kobo, that you have. We're real tight that way. In that special way. We should do this more often. Be close like this, I mean.
Hands are clean. No sign of injury from struggling.
The lieutenant concludes. The dead man's fingers slip from your hand, cold and sausage-like. Were we expecting any?
I was. Maybe I'm just not seeing them. Honestly, this stench is making it hard for me to think at the moment.
Write it down.
Ooh. That's all for the external. Well done. What next?
He turns to the side to breathe. It's not enough. He buries his face in the sleeve of his jacket. You hear a muffled voice. Okay. Next, number 2, internal examination. Summary.
Central nervous system. I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system?
He says and then concludes abruptly.
You don't even have a joke.
Nope. Right in A.
Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth. Not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Let's see.
He gets close to the swollen mouth hole, eyes squinting from the fumes.
With his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it, gently. A rotting smell erupts from the mouth. Purge fluid runs down his lips, black and viscous.
Ugh.
You hear cracks as the lieutenant moves his sharp fingers inside the flesh, like the creaking of an old house at night.
Continue.
Yeah, jack that fucker off!
Oh my god.
The hyoid bone is fractured. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact. Unremarkable.
He says after a while.
Respiratory system.
Back hunched, as if in prayer, he begins to pry open the dead man's jaw. He stops to exert more force. Both hands are used.
Oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental implants, possibly after a combat wound. Mouth swollen. hemorrhaging present in mucosa of the lips and mouth.
Look inside the dead man's mouth.
No scream, no sigh of relief rises from the darkness inside. It's humid there. Sickly sweet air, unlike anything living. You feel like you're about to throw up again, straight in that mouth of his. No, you don't. You can keep it in. You can keep anything in.
Good. Look deeper inside.
You manage to suppress the contractions trying to enter your stomach. All it takes is concentration. Through it, you see nothing but darkness. More meat and darkness.
There are ancient mysteries down there, Kobo. Ask me later.
Hemorrhaging present in mucus.
The lieutenant repeats impatiently. He lets go of the jaws. The mouth snaps shut before you.
Hepatobiliary. NA.
He wipes his brow. Why? Don't we have anything?
Are you a hepatobiliary expert?
He looks at the corpse's stomach, with a mixture of tiredness and disgust. I don't think so.
Neither am I.
And that's it?
That's it.
Alright, right, NA.
Same for toxicology and serology.
Both?
NA.
Both?
Unless you have untapped reservoirs of knowledge there.
The completionist in me wonders if there's something we could still do.
Like a toxicology screening? At this stage, I doubt processing will find anything, even if he was brimming with cocaine. But still, you should add a request.
Brimming with cocaine.
Yeah. And add toxicology requested.
Cardiovascular. The body exhibits lividity in the lower extremities, feet, hands, and neck. Visually consistent with the hanging.
Write it down.
Gastrointestinal.
He breathes a sigh of approaching relief. This is the last field on the list. He looks around to the ground, the pool of feces there.
Digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila.
He touches the corpse's bloated lower abdomen briefly. Write it down. Omit the voila.
What's next on the list?
Alright, description of injuries. Summary.
Let's see. We have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 fields. Leave a 4th one too.
Be thorough if you want maximum results.
Okay. Okay. Bite marks.
Head, chest, and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body. Odontologist does not need to be consulted.
Write it down.
And your opinion, officer?
Non-fatal. Post-mortem.
Agreed. Next injury?
Contusions.
So, the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury, a stone. The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response. The perpetrator on the scene has confessed to causing it post-mortem.
At maximum velocity, fucko!
Has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity.
Write it down.
Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest, where the countless stones have hit the dead man. Beneath, the description of injury. 2 boxes.
Non-fatal. Post-mortem.
Right. Next.
Ligature mark. Finish the op. What's the 4th injury field for?
Nothing. Just in case.
Okay. Ligature mark.
A dark red abraded ligature mark encircling the neck, with a gap on the nape measuring, let's say, 7 centimeters. The hyoid bone is fractured, the cervical column intact. I see hemorrhaging on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. Depth of the mark, 1 centimeter. No signs of clawing on the neck.
Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to be ticked. The man's head jerks to the side. The ring around his neck is visible. Think for a moment. There's time. Don't rush.
Why is it saying this to me? Opinion. Fatal injury.
That's it. We have established cause of death. It's not much, and it leaves much to be questioned. But it's a start.
He cracks an uneasy smile.
Let's wrap this up. I pronounce this
level up.
autopsy over.
How did it go?
Well, we established probable cause of death. Some would say that's the goal of an autopsy. We also requested a toxicological screening. That was thorough. The results should arrive in a couple of weeks, if we are lucky. I will not hold my breath.
What else?
We were thorough with the list of injuries too. We described them all in detail. What is there to say? Given the circumstances, it was a professional field autopsy.
Oh, yeah.
Oops.
Well done, Master Detective. Maybe a drink is in order.
Hell yeah. Perhaps a drink is in order. Later. I mean, question mark?
Now, you see, that worries me. You will die if you drink. You know that, don't you? You are proving a useful detective. The organization would miss you.
Would they?
Please get yourself together. The lieutenant from Precinct 57 thinks.
Kim cares about me. What now? Give him back his notebook.
Now? Now we put him in a body bag and I drive him to Forborg for processing.
He pockets the book.
The lieutenant looks at the dead man one more time, then at his notebook, then at the corpse again. You tilt your head, also looking at the corpse.
Search the body one more time, thoroughly. Tell me something, dead man.
Shoot, Looney Rooney.
At the autopsy, you said you have ancient mysteries.
Oh yes, Kobo mi Lobo. In the gift horse's mouth. Tracts and wakes and waterways. Ancient materials buried.
Yeah, but to where, brother?
Just a small gulp away. My beloved Kobo. A small gulp away.
Enough.
Come back later, Kobo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features.
Oh, he wasn't killed by hanging.
Possible. Also, see me in your dreams.
Search the body one more time, thoroughly. We need to get, what, a 5 and a 6?
You run your hands over the victim's cold body, his limbs, his torso with its swollen organs. Maybe you should be more thorough.
Look at his pants again.
The genitals in his breeches continue to be unnoteworthy. You see the penis of a dead man. If you've seen it once, you've already got the picture.
There is no need. We have been thorough with the genitals.
The lieutenant looks worried.
Do you think we missed something?
You can't shake the feeling that there are more secrets concealed in the flesh before you.
Yes, there's something we're not seeing. Got a gut feeling that there's more to this corpse. Yes, there's something we're not seeing.
Okay, well, we are in livor mortis here. He is disintegrating. We need to refrigerate the body if we want to conduct another examination, and we need to do it fast.
Can't he just hang out here for a while longer? Okay, where do we find a fridge for the body?
It would have to be industrial in size. Let's start by asking Gart at the Whirling in Rags and the Fritz store down at the gates. If they don't know, but only if all else fails.
His voice trails off and his gaze settles on Kuno.
Fuck are you looking at, Beano, man? You want a piece of the Kuno? Wanna get fucked?
Only if all else fails.
He stresses. Let's hurry then.
This is one task we cannot sideline. With every hour, whatever we are looking for will become harder to find.
Okay. Well, let's get on it. But we did level up. Let's do that first. 3 skill points. Oh wow, we've leveled up quite a bit, I guess. Can we increase these? Doesn't look like it. So we can get more electrochemistry. You want to go all in on this? Kind of. Let's get one more of that. Want to get 1 psyche. But which one? Hold yourself together, keep your morale up. Hunches and gut feelings, dreams in the waking life. Understand others, work your mirror neurons. Intimidate the public, assert yourself. Connect to Station 41, understand cop culture. Charm men and women, play the puppet master. I think I'm gonna go with authority. I think he's a bit of a strong man. And maybe hand-eye coordination, ready, aim, fire. Or perception. His reaction speed probably wouldn't be good anymore. Let the body take control, threaten people. Raises the hair on your neck. Tune into the city. Physical. Flex powerful muscles. Enjoy healthy organs. Shrug off pain. They'll have no hurt. They'll have to hurt you more. Or endurance. Take the blows. Don't let the world kill you. I kind of like this one, actually. I think it matches him a bit, right? Like, no matter what the world throws at him, he keeps going. Let's get that one. So our physique is... We're going to be a physique guy. Except changes in clothes. There we go. And it looks like our health is actually going up pretty high. Morale's not very high, though. Need to see if we can't raise that, actually. Doesn't look like we have anything that can raise it. Hey. We need the key, too.
Can I help you?
I seem to be in need of a fridge.
Yes, yes. For the dead body. You want to put a dead corpse into my fridge, right?
Correct, how'd you know?
Correct him.
No, we wanted to put a very important dead body into your fridge.
I don't care. You're not putting a dead body into my fridge.
Why? I'm not even going to ask why. You're just going to say something mean. Why?
Because this is a culinary establishment, not a morgue. I can't believe you even asked me.
It would only be for...
Lieutenant, you too? You're asking too? No. The answer is no. I will not turn this place into some kind of macabre circus.
Wow. Turned the lieutenant off like he was a busted old radio. He really is the lord of his realm.
Let's go talk to the freight clerk.
Okay. Is the trash container out back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
I wonder what this feeling is.
Prod at him and find out.
What if I told you I am a hobo, or soon to be one, rummaging through that trash? Will you keep me out too? Doesn't it seem callous to you? Guarding even your leftovers from the poor?
Callous? What are you, Kras Mazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The Whirling in Rags is not special in that regard.
We need those keys.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Guard, I saw another thing at the Whirling. So about the money, are you... Okay. Speaking of that stuff... Hold on. No, that's not where I wanted to go. We should do this, huh? I also think I want all endurance white checks unlocked. Learning cap for endurance raised to 4. Oh no, this is -1 composure, ungainly, and rambling. This doesn't seem like a good thing to get, does it? Let's get aces low. Okay, cool. Let's go to the Fritz shop real quick. Did I ever talk to that guy? I don't know. I don't think I did. Maybe he didn't have much to say. Alright, let's get to the Fritz shop. I want to try and get this refrigerator before we end the episode, but we're probably going to have to talk to Kuno, aren't we? Hello? You got a fridge?
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
Do you have a fridge?
Mm-hmm. Right behind you.
She nods towards the buzzing machine in the corner. You're right, this is a fridge. Wicked.
Yeah.
She's not really paying attention to you anymore. I need to store a corpse in there.
You're joking, right?
Yes, this was just a joke. A bad joke. Measure the fridge with your fingers, one eye closed. Never mind, it would never fit. No, I'm not joking. I need to store the corpse of the hanged man in your fridge.
Okay. It wouldn't even fit, you know.
Now that I'm looking at it, maybe a glass-doored fridge in a public grocery store isn't the best option for storing a corpse.
Pity, it would be so beautiful. I guess you're right. Plus, the fridge is too small anyway.
Okay.
She returns to her magazine. Okay. I guess we gotta talk to Kuno. And Kuno, he's the main hero of the story, it seems like. He's got all the answers. 12-year-old kid. Kuno, I need a fridge, buddy.
Look, see? It's the fucking war pig! Try not to knock yourself out.
I've come to ask questions. I still have a case to solve.
You belittled yourself before the Kuno. Now you must seek his forgiveness.
Look, play along. I want to make this right with Kuno. Make amends.
Fucking what pig?
Amends, Kuno. I was wrong to try to hit you. I'm sorry. You're a cool dude. Let's just bury the hatchet, okay? I may not look like it now, but you may have vital... Oh, wait, no. You're a cool dude. Let's bury the hatchet.
Cool what? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I think you broke his brain when you fucked him up, Kuno.
You better come up with a way to make Kuno forget you tried to fucking hit him, piggo.
Here's a drink, kid. It's alcohol. This should make us friends.
Stay the fuck away from Kuno. You smell like bum shit. Kuno's not a bum. Kuno doesn't touch that shit.
He backs away from you, wrinkling his nose. Why?
What? Do you think Kuno's fucking 80 years old? Trying to bring me bum juice? Make the Kuno paranoid?
You don't like alcohol?
Just because you get high off that shit doesn't mean Kuno has to fuck himself with that fermented piss and shit mix. Trying to get a 12-year-old hooked on the shit shake?
Okay, I'm not a good guy. He looks like he can't believe your depravity.
Alcohol use has been declining in the under-16 bracket this past decade.
That's good. I don't have anything. What can I offer you, Kuno?
Please don't waste time on nonsense.
The lieutenant does not approve of this at all.
Don't listen to the blind fuck, piggo. You're doing the right thing here, trying to get Kuno to like you again.
He pauses to think.
You can pay tribute to Kuno with drugs, or cigarettes, or some wheels. Kuno could use some wheels. Motorized carriage shit.
What are you doing?
I need to make a truce with Kuno. Offer him something.
No, you really don't. That is a 12-year-old boy. His opinion of you doesn't matter.
You're probably right.
You don't fucking matter, buck imp.
I'm still going to mark it down as something I need to do.
But why? You're turning this into a huge thing.
In punching, someone always ends up being someone's bitch. And don't you know anything about male power structure, Kim? It's just very hard for me to let things go. I know it doesn't matter, but I need to make things right.
Okay. If you absolutely need to. But right now, let's move out.
Okay. I guess, okay. Well, we'll end the episode by, I don't know, getting into the dumpster.
This trash container is locked. With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise... Don't. Maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you shouldn't. Of course you should. This is your time to shine, Hobocop. Dive into that dumpster for extra content.
Didn't I just have a premonition that there's something in here?
There is, but you won't like it.
Sweat
forms on your brow. Your hand is still on the lid.
Open the lid.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Look under the boxes of carton.
You see milk, an egg rest with one broken egg in it, some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows, the methodology in your fingers. You're used to this.
Used to what? Dumpster diving?
No, searching for evidence in the trash. Good practice for dumpster diving.
Dive further.
A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Pick at the rags.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Grab them.
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer.
Bag the trousers.
Guitar-marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but
He looks into the container.
the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach for it.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Bag the shirt.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. Just garbage.
That's all, I think.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
He nods toward the red-haired boy behind him. Yeah, we need to ask the kids who put them here. You think someone from the whirling might have been involved, maybe?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose
It
thread.
seems like a pretty big thread. Yeah, we need to ask the kids who put them here.
The fuck's he on about, kids? You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
The one behind the fence yells.
See?
Okay.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
Search for the food waste.
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here. What's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Pick it out.
Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Continue.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
I don't know what this is.
It is. Look, the plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there.
A miserable-looking slip of paper sticks to the board.
If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
It must have been cramping my style. It has a foreboding quality to it. Maybe I needed to lose it for the great bloodletting to begin. I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore, so I threw it away. Someone from the whirling threw it in the trash? I don't know. I'm boring. I'd rather not talk about it right now. I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore, so I threw it away?
Well,
He doesn't know what to say.
lucky we found it. You should take stock of what remains, just to be sure some has not made it into the hands of the RCM's adversaries. Organized crime and the like. There might have been police secrets in your notes.
Okay, I'll do that.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
Alright. Close the lid. We're not going to dig in Hobo Cop style.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
Continue.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Alright. Before we end the episode, let's go ahead and just look at the ledger here. This is the ledger you found in the trash. It's full of notes written in a man's dense cursive. having a closer look. Maybe it can be salvaged to start keeping notes on the case. How do I know it just told me how to do it, but I don't remember how to do it. Why? How does this work? I don't know. I'll have to figure it out in the next episode. Maybe this was just part of it. I don't know. But that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. In the next one, I guess we'll go back to the Fritz store and see if we can't get a fridge there. I don't know. Maybe I missed something because he didn't say to come back here to talk to Kuno. So maybe there was something more in the Fritz store. Otherwise, we have to get some cigarettes for Kuno, I guess, to get a truce with him so he can tell us where the fridge is so we can save the body. But that's going to be the next episode. Until then, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you later.